was kind of the offensive game plan going into tonight against a very tough defensive team, and what was challenging for you guys tonight against them?
Hi. Well, we knew Tennessee was long, so kind of penetrating was going to be really hard for us. So our goal was mainly to shoot outside shots, especially if the bigs were sagging on ball screens. Post would pop instead of roll and try and hit that mid-range shot. And for our guards, more of attack the bigs if they do come out and guard them, and if they sag in, then just shoot that pull-up jumper.
Any other questions for Kaylon? Aria, go ahead.
What did you think was the toughest part about, facing Tennessee, specifically their defense?
I definitely felt very prepared coming into the game. Our coaches did a really good job of scouting them and breaking it down. I didn't really feel too fearful against playing against them. We just knew that they were kind of longer than us and definitely taller than us, so we just had to play to our strengths and what will work for us on offense.
All right, Kaylon, I think that's it. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Coach. Thanks so much for joining us. You want to go straight into questions, or would you like to start with a statement tonight?
No, I think it's probably a better use of our time if we go straight to questions. If you let me start off with a statement, we might be here for another 30 minutes.
Sounds good. I like that. Robbie, you go ahead. Start us off.
Hi, Shea. I think the points in the paint were like 28-10, and obviously they're a very big team. How did that aspect of them winning, the points in the paint in that area of the game contribute to the result tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear there was a margin there that's hard to make up. But I don't think, credit to them, first of all, because they're a really good team. They're tough, they're big, they're talented, they're strong. And they were the better team tonight. But I don't think the points in the paint were the reason that we lost the game. I think had we started off the game with the intensity that we started off the second half with, because we won the second half, because of our defense. And we've talked at length about how our defense is the core of who we are. And so, in the beginning of the game, I thought we were a little bit passive. I thought we passed up some open shots. I got on my team for doing that. And then they took them and we just didn't make enough. We're 3 for 22 from the 3-point line. We missed free throws. So that's going to be hard to win games if you're not making shots. Now, some of them, weren't great shots, but most of them were wide open shots that we normally make or at least get close to making. And we shot a few air balls right in the beginning where you kind of know, like, okay, preparation wise, did I approach it the right way? My team looks a little nervous. And this is a big game. Every game is big. We just talked about that. So we have a young team. We're trying to do big things this year. So I understand that. I've been in plenty of these games to understand what that feels like. I'm excited and encouraged by the way we responded in the second half to how we played in the first half. And obviously, had we played like that the whole game, I think it would have been a little bit different down the stretch. But again, credit to Tennessee because, they took advantage of the way that we played in the first half and made it hard for us to come back and win the game.
Aria?
Yeah, so you mentioned kind of that big game feeling. How did it feel for you to get your to be able to face Tennessee again, given your history with this rivalry, and just do you think that there was any impact just mentally knowing how big of a rivalry it was on the team?
Yeah, I went into the game thinking, no, I think our team is ready for these moments. Now, I think that we didn't have as much experience as they did. And we're so, I don't know. I don't think that there's an answer to that other than we don't have a lot of experience in that moment yet with the team that as it's currently constructed. And so I think the more moments, and we're going to get them, we got another one in a couple of days and another one a couple of days after that, the more moments and games that we have like this on this stage, against teams like Tennessee, I think the next 3 or 4 games, 5 games are top 20 teams. the more comfortable we're going to get. And I've told our team, I believe we can play with anybody on our schedule when we play a certain way. We didn't do that the whole game tonight. So that's something that we can take and learn from. And then always being out on the court with a team like Tennessee makes you better. Makes you better. You go up against competition like that, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about your team. You learn a lot about yourself as a coach. The rivalry for me, I'll be honest with you, and this may sound crazy, that this was the most comfortable I felt all year. Because these are the teams that I'm used to coaching against and playing against. And I'm starting also to feel like I know who my team is. And I don't have that feeling like what's going to happen when the ball goes up. I think for me, it's just making sure that we continue to prepare the right way so that we're ready for anything. But each game that goes by, each day that goes by, the bond between our coaching staff and our team, our players and each other, our support staff is getting stronger and stronger. So every time I walk out on the court with them, rivalry or not, I'm feeling more comfortable. I was really proud of them in the second half, but obviously, overall, I think we could have done a lot better tonight.
And then is Kendall injured? I know she hasn't played, in a few weeks.
No, she's not injured.
We have anything else for Coach, everyone? All right, Coach, thanks. Good luck Sunday.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.